Chapter 1. Airplane System Description. Instrument, Communication, Navigation Systems Part 2. Communication and navigation system includes a modern lightweight radio unit, XCOM VHF 760 transceiver, and Variometer 500 GPS touchscreen navigation system. A. Altimeter. Altitude is indicated in feet. Altimeter has two indicators on LCD display. Indications include flight level, altitude referenced 1013.25 hectopascals, QNH in hectopascals, altitude in feet. B. Airspeed indicator. ASI indicates speed in knots, both on digital and analog display. The speed indication turns red when speed exceeds 135 knots and starts to pulse or blink when speed drops below 40 knots. C. Tachometer. Range of tachometer is 07,000 rpm, displayed both on analog and digital LCD. The instrument displays engine RPM and engine hour totalizer, progressive hours run. RPM display turns red when engine RPM is above 5,800. Totalizer starts counting engine hours when RPM exceeds 700. D. Variometer. Variometer combines indication of vertical speed in both meters per second and feet per minute on analog display and only in feet per minute on digital LCD. Additional LCD is provided to indicate flight time, which starts registering when speed exceeds 36 knots for more than 0.5 seconds. Questions. Question number 1. Which radio unit is included in the virus SW-80 communication system? A. Variometer 500. B. XCOM VHF 760 transceiver. C. Garmin G1000. D. Bendix/King KX 155. Question number 2. What type of navigation system is used in the virus SW-80? A. Analog compass. B. Variometer 500 GPS touchscreen. C. VOR navigation. D. LoRaWAN. Question number 3. What type of transceiver is used in the virus SW-80 communication system? A. UHF. B. VHF. C. HF. D. MF. Question number 4. What unit is used to indicate altitude on the virus SW-80 altimeter? A. Meters. B. Feet. C. Kilometers. D. Miles. Question number 5. How many indicators does the altimeter have on its LCD display? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Question number 6. Which of the following is not an indication on the virus SW-80 altimeter? A. Flight level. B. Altitude referenced 1013.25 hectopascals. C. QNH in hectopascals. D. Airspeed in knots. Question number 7. What is the reference pressure for altitude indication on the virus SW-80 altimeter? A. 1013.25 HPa. B. 1000 HPa. C. 1020 HPa. D. 990 HPa. Question number 8. What does QNH represent on the virus SW-80 altimeter? A. Altitude in feet. B. Flight level. C. Altitude referenced 1013.25 HPa. D. Atmospheric pressure at sea level in HPa. Question number 9. Which of the following is an indication on the virus SW-80 altimeter? A. Airspeed in knots. B. Vertical speed. C. Altitude in feet. D. Engine RPM. Question number 10. What unit is used to indicate speed on the virus SW-80 airspeed indicator, ASI? A. Miles per hour. B. Kilometers per hour. C. Knots. D. Meters per second. Question number 11. How is speed displayed on the virus SW-80 ASI? A. Digital only. B. Analog only. C. Both digital and analog. D. Neither digital nor analog. Question number 12. What happens to the speed indication on the virus SW-80 ASI when speed exceeds 135 kts? A. It turns green. B. It turns red. C. It starts to pulse /blink. D. It turns blue. Question number 13. At what speed does the virus SW-80 ASI start to pulse /blink? A. Below 50 knots. B. Below 45 knots. C. Below 40 knots. D. Below 35 knots. Question number 14. Which of the following is a feature of the virus SW-80 ASI? A. Speed indication turns red when speed exceeds 135 knots. B. Speed indication turns blue when speed exceeds 135 knots. C. Speed indication turns green when speed exceeds 135 knots. D. Speed indication turns yellow when speed exceeds 135 knots. Question number 15. What happens to the speed indication on the virus SW-80 ASI when speed drops below 40 knots? A. It turns red. B. It turns green. C. It starts to pulse /blink. D. It turns blue. Question number 16. What is the range of the tachometer in the virus SW-80? A. 05,000 rpm. B. 06,000 rpm. C. 07,000 rpm. D. 08,000 rpm. Question number 17. How is the RPM displayed on the virus SW-80 tachometer? A. Digital only. B. Analog only. C. Both analog and digital. D. Neither analog nor digital. Question number 18. What happens to the RPM display on the virus SW-80 tachometer when engine RPM exceeds 5,800? A. It turns green. B. It turns blue. C. It turns red. D. It starts to pulse /blink. Question number 19. At what RPM does the totalizer start counting engine hours on the virus SW-80 tachometer? A. 500. B. 600. C. 700. D. 800. Question number 20. Which of the following is displayed on the virus SW-80 tachometer? A. Airspeed. B. Altitude. C. Engine RPM and engine hour totalizer. D. Fuel quantity. Question number 21. What is the function of the engine hour totalizer on the virus SW-80 tachometer? A. To display airspeed. B. To display altitude. C. To count engine hours when RPM exceeds 700. D. To display fuel quantity. Question number 22. What units are used to indicate vertical speed on the analog display of the virus SW-80 variometer? A. Meters per second and feet per minute. B. meters per second and kilometers per hour. C. Feet per minute and miles per hour. D. Meters per second and miles per hour. Question number 23. What unit is used to indicate vertical speed on the digital LCD of the virus SW-80 variometer? A. Meters per second. B. Kilometers per hour. C. Feet per minute. D. Miles per hour. Question number 24. When does the additional LCD on the virus SW-80 variometer start registering flight time? A. When speed exceeds 30 knots for more than 0.5 seconds. B. When speed exceeds 35 knots for more than 0.5 seconds. C. When speed exceeds 36 knots for more than 0.5 seconds. D. When speed exceeds 40 knots for more than 0.5 seconds. Question number 25. Which of the following is not a feature of the virus SW-80 variometer? A. Indication of vertical speed in meters per second on analog display. B. Indication of vertical speed in feet per minute on digital LCD. C. Additional LCD for flight time registration. D. Indication of airspeed in knots. Question number 26. What happens when the speed exceeds 36 kts for more than 0.5 seconds on the virus SW-80 variometer? A. The vertical speed indication turns red. B. The additional LCD starts registering flight time. C. The vertical speed indication starts to pulse forward/blink. D. The vertical speed indication turns green. Question number 27. Which of the following units is not used on the virus SW-80 variometer? A. Meters per second. B. Feet per minute. C. Kilometers per hour. D. Knots. Post your answers in the comments. Thank you.